Okay. We are on B melody. Kimi to boku narande. Then the first incident. After 1 minute and 36 seconds, I wrote the time just in case. In the back, you see a girl with wings on her back. Then finally, you see Chage and Asuka, the main characters. Kimi to boku narande, and they come out. 夜明けを追い抜いていたい自転車. This, the later part of B melody, Chage and Asuka find out that the girl had wings on her back. This is an important scene, so please remember. Compared to the A melody part that was 40 seconds long, the B melody part is only 10 seconds. A melody part depicts cruelty, but the B melody part depicts a small miracle. Deep inside a religious cult building is a girl with wings who's mistreated. Miyazaki is saying this is such a mistreatment, a denial of humanity. Look, she's chained. How cruel. And she's forced to drink Coke. How cruel. It's famous that Miyazaki hates Coke. I knew it too. But really? That much? Chained on the concrete floor? Definitely. But drinking Coke? Okay. Watch this old anime, Flying Phantom Ship. It's about this drink called boa juice, which is actually Coke. Kids around the world drink it and their brains melt. Then the human race is ruled by monsters. It's a strong criticism against Coke. Miyazaki did the animation and design for this movie. So yeah, he was always pretty extreme. But this time, he even wrote the brand name. And he's like, what a cruel torture. Now, this is the hook or the chorus. Oh yeah. 夜明けを追い抜いてみたい自転車. Oh yeah. Suddenly, you see them driving in a yellow convertible. I believe it's called Alfa Romeo Giulietta. I don't know so much about cars. Anyway, this is a relatively happy scene, which suggests what will happen to them from now. It also makes us anticipate a happy ending. On your mark is the first hook, and it comes with a happy, hopeful scene. On your mark, itsumo hashiri daseba. And here, Chage stands up and the girl opens her wings and tries to fly. The girl looks worried, as if to say, do you think I can fly? Then Chage seems to encourage her. Of course you can. Like this. Do you think I can fly? And Chage responds, of course you can. Then he pushes her upwards. Then finally, she flies properly. It's a good scene. But after this, the scene instantly switches back to reality. If you listen to the lyrics here, it goes, on your mark, itsumo hashiri daseba. Next, hayari no kaze ni yarareta. So it talks about a challenge and failure. Yarareta indicates the failure. And that's when the scene goes back to reality. And you have this high angle view of the room. It means that this scene is not real. It's just an imagination that Chage and Asuka have when they see the captured girl. But it makes the audience expect that it will happen for real. It's the desire of Chage and Asuka to drive a yellow Italian car that they wish to have. Give this pretty girl a ride, then free her to the outside world. Because the audience has continuously seen extremely dark and brutal scenes, they hope that this story will end happily like this scene. But then instantly, they have to go back to the reality and confront it again. Here, the hook repeats. On your mark. Then the two are carrying the girl and running towards the center. Here, notice how no one is being arrested in this particular scene. I'll explain it during layer 2. Is this correct? No, it's this one. On your mark, 僕らがそれでもやめないのは Chage lets her drink water. The girl manages to open her mouth slightly and starts drinking. The guys feel relieved and smile. Wow, it's so hard to explain an anime thinking some of you haven't watched it. Plus, I'm singing, so my voice is hoarse. それでもやめないのは A girl is being rescued by the ambulance crew. 夢の斜面見上げて And you notice how she's surrounded by the crew dressed in protective clothing. They close the zipper of the white body bag and this yellow cover wraps it entirely. The crew seems way too cautious. I thought maybe she's sick. Oh, sorry. Wrong direction. 夢の斜面見上げていけそうな気がするから Here, the girl is on the plane and the door closes. You see this uncanny symbol on the door. Then the plane flies away. So, Chage and Asuka saved the girl, but now she's being treated like an experimental animal? Chage and Asuka stare at the leaving plane and feel somewhat miserable. However, they are still at work. So they have to go back to work. Chage passes Asuka his gun. Then both return to work. This is verse 1. A melody is 40 seconds long. B melody, 10. Then the hook. So it's a total of 2 minutes and 40 seconds up to this point. The bridge part comes in here. Chan, chan, chan. And here, Chage and Asuka look a bit sulky. Soshite bukura wa. Then you see one of them put down the glass cup on the table. Like this. It hits the table with a sound, then verse 2 begins. I mean, I wish all music video directors were as good as Miyazaki. The scene shows the daily life of the two, which should be less dramatic, but Miyazaki gave an impact like that. And then verse 2 begins. The girl has been carried to the hospital, but not very humanely. Is that the way it should be? The scene where Chage and Asuka stare at the leaving plane is 8 seconds long. Considering that the whole movie is less than 7 minutes, 8 seconds of them just standing and staring is very long. It means something is still bothering them, and they still aren't relieved. So they keep questioning while they are drinking cheap liquor. そして僕らは心の小さな空き地で So they are drinking unhappily.